Hi, my name is Lois Kirby. I'm mostly known as Nana, but today I want to share my recipes with you that I've cooked over the years. I've been cooking since I was 8 years old. I won't tell you how old I am now, you'll have to guess. But I love to cook, I enjoy cooking, and today I'm going to make broccoli cheese soup for you and a coconut cream pie. And me and Hannah, my granddaughter, had this idea, and I'll share some of my recipes with you. I hope you enjoy them as much as we do. And I have 2 sons, 2 daughter-in-laws, and a husband, and 4 grandchildren. And I love to cook for them, and I hope you enjoy the recipes as much as we do. And I hope you'll tune in. We'll have more later. Today we're going to have these 2 recipes for you. Let us know how you like them. Thank you very much. It's about a fourth of a stick of butter, maybe. A little bit more, a little bit less. Just use your judgment. And then I like to use a little bit of olive oil. You can or you don't have to, that's up to you. And burner probably, I depend on your stove. Some people's got electric, some's got gas, just depends on what you got. Put your burner on probably about 4 or 6. And then flour, you'll need about a fourth of a cup of flour. This is what I call a roux. I'm sure everybody's made this. Just put it in there and work it in. If you think you need a little bit more liquid, you can always add a little bit more oil. It just depends on if you need it. Then it's just salt and pepper to taste. Everybody's different. Some people don't want no salt. Some likes a lot. I like a lot myself. That's just salt and pepper to taste. It's whatever you want. Now myself, I like hot, anything real hot. So I usually add some hot pepper flakes. But now that's your choice if you want it, if you don't. My salt by eye, I don't know how much. And
I'm working the camera, y'all.
yeah, Hannah's my granddaughter. She's 13. She lives at Berea. She comes over.
Don't tell them where I live.
I'm telling your address. She comes over and visits me some, and we had this little ideal. And I washed my hands before we started, you guys, so in case you think, well, she didn't wash her hands.
I'm not touching the food, though.
Okay, and then I use, like I say, I use this pepper flakes, but now you don't have to. That's just up to you. My husband says everything's too hot, and I like everything hot. And I just let that cook a few minutes. And I like to clean as I go. That's how I like to do stuff. That way you don't have such a big mess when you get done. Okay. You just let that cook for a little while. Then we got to have, this is 2 cups of chicken broth. And I got onions that goes in it. Then I've got 12 ounces of broccoli over here chopped up. I'm going to put in it. And I'm going to put cheese. I'm going to put about 4 ounces of cheese. See, it's got your little ounces on here.
This is Velveeta cheese.
Yeah, Velveeta cheese. Now, you can also get those Velveeta cheese sauce. That's really good in it, too. I personally don't like it. I think it makes it too cheesy, but now it's easy. Whatever's easy for you, especially if you're coming home from work and tired and don't want to do a whole lot. You can just use that cheese sauce, makes it easy. It helps you out. I know when you come home from work, you're tired and want to do something quick. You can just do that. We'll need about a cup of milk, too. Get started. So I'm going to have me about a cup of milk ready. It's good to have everything ready when you get ready to go, if you can. That way you can just throw it all in there and it's going. I don't know how long you cook it. I just probably 5 minutes or so. You can pretty well tell, and then you pour your chicken stock. Now I use those little chicken cubes and make my chicken base. Now you can buy chicken stock or whatever you want to do, or make it yourself, or chicken bones and all that good stuff. I do that at Thanksgiving on my turkey. You know, it's whatever you want to do. But those little cubes does just fine. Whatever makes it easiest for you is what makes things better for you. And I put about a pretty good slice of onion. If you like onions, now some of my kids don't like onions, but I try to sneak it in there where they won't can tell it's in there, because I like onions in mine.
And you can't even tell if you're in it. You
So-
can't even taste it.
Yeah, I'll chop it up and cook it in the microwave for about 1.5 or 2 minutes. Then I'll stick it in my soup and they don't know it. And I put that in there, and then I'll go ahead and put my cheese in. I'll just cut it up and put it in there so it'll melt real quick.
And for this recipe, you can add more or less of the stuff that you want. It doesn't have to be exact.
Sometimes I put carrots in. Well, if I've got carrots, I'll shred them up. It makes it good. If I got some carrots I want to get rid of, I'll shred them up. You can just add whatever you want to it.
Alright guys, I wasn't filming, but she just added the cup of milk to this.
And now turn it up a little, but you need to watch it and stir it because it's got to get thicker. That cheese has got to melt, and you put your broccoli in there.
How much broccoli do we
All
have?
that goes. 12 ounces. Just put it in there, and then it'll just get thick. Takes it probably about 10 minutes to thicken up. Now you can use fresh or frozen. I buy that 12-ounce bag. I stick it in the microwave and cook it about 5 minutes, like it says. And I cook it about 5 minutes or so in the microwave, like it says to. And then I just get it out and I chop it up because I don't want it real big. And I chop it up and then I put it in there when time comes. And you just have to let it get thick.
And how long do you cook this for?
When it gets thick, it's ready. It starts thickening up. I say 5-10 minutes.
So this is something quick you can do after work or after school,
Mm-hmm.
and it tastes really good.
And you can always taste if it needs more salt added. If it don't, then it's ready to go. Here's what the soup looks like when it's finished. It's delicious. I've done tasted it. It's delicious. Now I'm going to get ready to make my coconut cream pie. So we'll be back in a little bit. I've got about a fourth, maybe a little bit more butter here. Melting it in my pan. And it calls for butter, 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 cups of milk, 1/2 cup of flour, 2 egg yolks, which I put 3 egg yolks, and butter. Says about 1/2 stick of butter. I put about a little bit over 1/4 of a stick, I'd say, of butter. So I'm gonna put my milk in here. I got my butter. I'm gonna put my milk. That's 2 cups of milk, whole milk. I'm gonna put my egg yolks. 3 egg yolks. Put them in before that milk gets hot, or they'll be scrambled eggs. Make sure you put them in before your milk gets hot.
And what's the burner on?
I've got it on 6 right now because I'm watching it.
And there's a broccoli soup we just previously made. Tastes delicious.
And I cooked my pie crust over here. I pre-cooked it because I didn't make a homemade pie crust. I've never really made those, but I've always bought them pre-baked. pre-cooked. Already made, and I just cook them a few minutes and I put my pie in it.
But you can make it yourself if you want to.
Yeah, I could probably make one, but I don't. I just buy them already made. They're just
Still
as good.
tastes great.
They're just as good.
How long has this got to cook?
When it starts getting thick, starts thickening up, I'll put my coconut in. And in my coconut flavoring, I've got to put it in.
Here's the coconut. It's just regular coconut.
It's a big cup of coconut. I got it
How
rolled.
much? 1 cup?
It's 1 cup. I've got it packed in there.
Yep.
And I'm
So
gonna
tightly
put,
packed.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a tablespoon of coconut flavoring.
So,
Whole tablespoon.
show them what the coconut flavoring looks like.
It just says coconut flavoring. So I've got 2 cups of milk, 3 egg yolks, a little bit over a 4th stick of butter, and a tablespoon of coconut flavoring. And it starts to get thick, I'm going to put my coconut in. So I got a 3/4 cup of sugar, half a cup of flour, 2 cups of milk, 3 egg yolks, and the coconut flavored. Now I put my coconut in when it gets to boiling, gets thickening, starts to thicken it. Take it off, stir your coconut in, put it in here. Then I'm gonna make a meringue to go on top. And that's just egg whites and sugar. And you beat it till it gets stiff, and you just put it on top, and you bake it in the oven till it gets brown.
I'm gonna pop it.
Yeah. Just now put my flour and sugar in.
How much flour and sugar?
I done told them 3/4 cup of sugar and a half a cup of flour, putting that in. That'll help it to thicken up. I was about to forget that. Now you see it's thickened up. I took it off in the burner. It's thickened up. I'm gonna add my coconut. Stir it in.
Looks like pudding.
Yeah.
Pop it.
Then I'm gonna put it in my pie pan. It may not hold it all, the pie pan might not. Might not be able to put it all in, sometimes you can't. There was a nice lady when I first moved down here. Her name's Betty, and she gave me these pie recipes. She used to run a restaurant, and she gave me these pie recipes when I first moved down here. And I have a store and a restaurant now, and I made these pies for a long time and sold them at my restaurant. Sometimes I'd make 10 and 12 and 15 a day, and they just eat them up. But I ain't been doing it for a long time. But I thank her for giving me that recipe. She's a real nice lady. But there it is, and I'm gonna make my meringue now and put it on the top. Then I'll bake it up in the oven, and she'll be ready to eat. 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm supposed to have cream of tartar, but I don't have it. But I think it'll still be okay. I'll put in a little touch of vanilla to help it too. Since I don't have any.
And this is the pie after it's been out for a couple hours.
Since I don't have any vanilla. Since I don't have any cream of tartar, I'm going to put just a touch of vanilla. And see, they'll mix them and they get kind of still. It's quite still for now. When it gets still from the heat, it'll be ready to go on there. And the eggs whites was left out so it'll be real warm, room temperature. That's very important too. That's 3 egg whites. I probably could have mixed it a little bit longer and it would have poofed up more. It don't matter as long as it covers the edges. And you gotta put it in the oven and let it get brown.
Why?
Because this egg white ain't done. It's gotta cook a little.
Oh. And why is it raw?
Just take it and smooth it. Put you some little edges in it.
That's what it's gonna look like.
Just poof it up. Then when we bake it, it'll be pretty brown. Then you turn it off. Here's my coconut pie after it comes out of the oven. After we put it in, browned it. It's coconut cream pie. And I'll make chocolate pie, butterscotch pie, pecan pie, lemon cream pie, and make peach cobblers. You can let it get as brown as you want to, but make all kinds. I thank all you guys for watching me. See you next time. Bye.